This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. St. Catherine police nab suspected goat thieves. 3 suspected goat thieves have been jailed in St. Catherine after they were intercepted by the police last evening. The police say about 6:15 p.m., cops from Guys Hill, acting on intelligence, intercepted a Toyota Axio motorcar in Waterford district. The 3 men were detained after reportedly being unable to account for goats that were on the rear passenger seat. For months, there has been sustained goat theft in Guys Hill and the neighboring communities. Enough people go thief left crying, Devon Brown, a Guys Hill resident, said. Sometimes you will left the goat them for feed. When you come to carry them home, it's just a piece of rope left, and sometimes them take everything. Charles Chambers, a taxi driver plying a route in Guys Hill, said there seems to be a ready market for stolen livestock. Goat meat can fetch up to $1,100 per pound. He suspects thieves from outside the area are getting inside help from persons in the community. You can hardly catch the culprits, he lamented. The Curtail Larceny Prevention Unit improved its arrest by 80% up to the end of 2020, but those pale in comparison to the breadth of the scourge. An estimated $6 billion in produce and livestock is stolen annually. In June 2021, then Minister of Agriculture and Fisheries Floyd Green endorsed the amendment of the anti-gang legislation, including curtail larceny as organized crime. The theft of cattle and the killing of livestock may lead to prison sentences of up to 20 years. Public viewing of late musician Robbie Shakespeare set for February 6. Public viewing of the body of the late reggae musician and record producer Robbie Shakespeare of Sly and Robbie fame has been set for Sunday, February 6. Culture and Entertainment Minister Olivia Granger says the body of the bassist will be at the National Indoor Sports Center from midday to 3 p.m. Condolence books will also be opened at the center. We know that members of the public have been waiting for a chance to say goodbye to Robbie, who along with Sly has contributed so much to our music, said Grange. The funeral and the interment will be attended by close family and friends and will not be open to the general public. However, arrangements will be made for live streaming of the service on social media and the PBCJ on Monday, February 7. Shakespeare died in December. He had reportedly been ailing for some time and had undergone a surgical operation related to his kidneys. He was living overseas and was in hospital in Florida. Price of flour to increase. With consumers being told to brace for an increase in the price of flour, there is a call for the government to consider alternative sources of import to minimize the effects on consumers. It's reported that there could be an increase in the price of flour as early as this week. Jamaica Flour Mill says this is due to an increase in the price of wheat and grain. Development economist Chris Stokes says the increase will have a cascading effect throughout the economy. A thing like flour touches so many of the most basic food items for such a wide range of people that in my estimation it is a material flow and easing into disposable income for such a wide swath of people. It's a wide range of basic food items that are going to be impacted. I'm surprised that it took so long to see these increases coming in, but I believe that with the restrictions around the pandemic, these things are inevitable. He added that he is expecting more increases in the price of goods over the next few months. It's not good news, especially when we don't have wage increases based on productivity, in a situation where the Bank of Jamaica is focused on containing inflation. It becomes a concern when those prices rise and the person's ability to earn remains relatively fixed. I expect to see some more of this over the next 12 to 18 months as the logistics globally work through, he said. Police Commissioner pledges to curtail murder rates. Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson has given a commitment that measures will be implemented to curtail the country's high murder rate. Last week, the parliamentary opposition gave General Anderson an ultimatum to get crime under control in the next 60 days or resign. General Anderson says the crime rate has been trending down. However, he concedes that murders have been posing a challenge. He says strategies are being employed to address that problem. So we are doing everything we can, and we are building a force with more capacity. We are doing some other things right now to become more agile. We are recovering the guns. Our intelligence is working. We are getting all major crimes down, and we will get murders down also. The commissioner also said that the Jamaica Constabulary Force continues to be hampered by a lack of adequate resources, and these are further interrupted by the pandemic. He added that there is also a need for greater focus on funding the JCF. There has been low investment in the JCF for decades. A building doesn't run down to ruins in a day. What would be good is a combined focus on the gunmen and a combined agreement on how to fund the force to become that force that we want, the commissioner said. Customs officers encouraged to obey Code of Conduct. The nation's customs officers are being encouraged to always adhere to the Jamaica Customs Agency Code of Conduct as they performed their daily task. Making the call, State Minister in the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce, Dr. Norman Dunn, said they are doing valiant work to keep our borders safe and to improve the ease of doing business. You have been placed in a critical area of service, and there are high expectations of you, and I charge you to maintain the high standards of integrity in your duties as you serve the public and the business community, Dr. Dunn said while addressing a recent virtual church service to kick off Customs Week. International Customs Day was observed on Wednesday, January 26, and Jamaica will officially mark Customs Week in February. The event was held under the theme Scaling Up Customs Digital Transformation by Embracing a Data Culture and Building a Data Ecosystem. The state minister said despite challenges to function in the coronavirus era, technology has caused the businesses to remain buoyant, and it must now become commonplace. We have to move decisively to engage with technology that was previously viewed as optional. Look at the very way that we are worshiping today. Even as the government was ensuring health and safety during these months, we have had to initiate ways to allow our business processes to be effective. We have had to scale up, Dr. Dunn said. He also lauded the JCA for the digital initiatives that have been implemented to enable improved service for the public sector, such as the Jamaica Single Window for Trade, which has transformed the local and international trade. Meanwhile, Commissioner of Customs Velma Ricketts Walker said the agency has made significant strides in the area of digital technology in a thrust to enhance our overall service delivery and the customer experience, she said. The Jamaica Customs has some specific mandates: the equitable collection of revenue, protection of Jamaica's borders against illicit imports, and the facilitation of trade by accessing and collecting customs duties, fees, and penalties due on imports, and interdicting and seizing contraband, including narcotics and illegal drugs. Responsibilities also include processing passengers, baggage, cargo, and mail, detecting and apprehending persons engaged in fraudulent practices designed to circumvent customs-related laws, protecting Jamaica's industries, labor, and intellectual property rights by enforcing the country's laws intended to prevent illegal trade practices, including provisions related to quotas, enforcing the Anti-Dumping Act, and providing customs records for copyrights, patents, and trademarks. The agency has a vision to build a modern customs administration, delivering excellent service, fostering compliance, and contributing to national development and protection of society. It also has a mission to facilitate trade, protect the country's borders, optimize revenue collection through collaborative border management and delivery of high-quality customer service, and develop and maintain a team of motivated professional and competent staff. NSWMA boss under probe after fatal crash. Audley Gordon, the executive director of the National Solid Waste Management Authority, is the subject of a police investigation following the death of a pedestrian. Gordon was driving his Toyota Prado SUV along the toll road near Linstead in St. Catherine when the crash occurred about 5 p.m. on Saturday. Gordon underwent a breathalyzer test and has been cautioned for prosecution. When contacted today, Gordon requested that he be called back later. There have been 4 road crash fatalities in the St. Catherine North Police Division this month. As at January 28, some 30 persons were killed in 24 crashes, the Road Safety Unit reported on Friday. The incidence of deadly crashes has decreased by 4%, while fatalities increased by 3% when compared with a similar period in 2021. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.